When faced with the question, what is my favorite book, it was really easy for me. Considering the fact that I've been in love with Harry Potter all my life, it was obviously going to be one of those books. So, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows is my favorite book. And to be completely honest, I'm kind of obsessed with Harry Potter. I mean, look at all this stuff and tell me I'm not obsessed. I even sometimes dress up my monkey like it's a wizard. You are pretty awesome. We're really getting off topic because the main point of this video is my favorite book. Deathly Hallows really is my favorite book because I think it made more sense to me. I mean, the other books just kind of left you in the dark sometimes. Like, what happened to Snape? Why did he hate Harry so much? This one just really explains everything. It tells you about, the characters that you really never got to know that well, and it tells you just what happens in the end. About Harry going and trying to find all the Horcruxes that Voldemort split his soul into. Dumbledore, he's kind of finding it to be a little harder since Dumbledore was really the one who would instill faith in Harry all the time. And Dumbledore really, made Harry believe in himself. So now with just Ron and Hermione, it's a little hard on him. So Harry kind of gets himself into a lot of trouble since Dumbledore's gone now, because he really just doesn't know what to do. And Ron and Hermione aren't that great of help because Ron kind of runs off and leaves them both in the woods. My one favorite part is when they're talking about Snape. Now, Snape was always one of my favorite characters because he was always very mysterious, he was very, very funny, and he was, and even though you find out that he is a Death Eater and that he did have a promise to Voldemort, he was really one of my favorite characters. And this book, it actually tells you all about Snape's life from beginning to end. Now, even though the end is full of blood and sadness and all my favorite characters dying, it eventually does transcend into a happy kind of ending because Harry does defeat Voldemort and everything just seems to settle where it should be. And Jenny and Harry have a family, and so do Ron and Hermione and all the other characters in the book, and it just is a perfect closure to the whole entire series. So even though it is the last one, and even though they do kill off many of my characters, Deathly Hallows is my favorite book.